Now for the top story tonight. If Sarah Palin were president, could she solve the illegal immigration problem? When I spoke to the governor last night, that was the big question. So you're president of the United States, Sarah Palin. You send how many National Guard to the border right away to secure it?
However many you need. This is the top priority. This is a national security issue.
All right, but I'm talking Texas, California, New Mexico, all of them. So you send maybe 10, 15,000 National Guard down there to assist the Border Patrol, yes?
Whatever it takes, whatever it takes.
All right, so you'd militarize the border. You'd finish the fence, finish building a fence from Brownsville to San Diego, yes?
Yep.
Now we have 12 million people staring at you, and you say to those people, you're in here illegally, you broke civil law by coming in here. Now, are you going to deport them? What are you going to do?
Well, again, first let me go back to the importance of securing the border.
No, but we got that, Governor. Everybody, all factor people, the people watching this program have it. We have it. We assume that you, as president, would secure the border. I have confidence that you would do that. But now you have to look inward. All right, and you've got 12 million people staring at you. What are you going to have them do?
You're not going to give them a free pass. You're not going to say, okay, you and anybody else who wants to scurry across this porous border between now and when we do finally get it fenced in and physically secure, we're going to give you a free pass. And just because you've broken laws in the past, we can trust you.
But what do you do with these folks?
Which means,
do you make them register with the federal government? Do you tell them they have 60 days to get out of here before we put you in jail? What do you do with them?
Do we make them register with the federal government?
Yeah, so we know who they are and where they are.
Exactly. Yeah. So in answer to that question, absolutely.
All right. So you make them register with the federal government.
We're not going to reward the bad behavior.
And if they don't register with the federal, say you give them 60 days to register with the federal government, there's a form at the post office they have to send in, like a census form. All right. Say they didn't do it. Right.
You deport them.
Okay.
You have
so
to get them
the ones that don't,
we don't
after a period
of
time,
bad behavior.
Okay. So after a period of time, the ones that don't cooperate, you catch them, they're gone. Now, you have these people that register. You're going to have millions of them. Then they register and they say, okay, we obeyed what President Palin told us to do. Then what? Do you give them green cards to work right away? What do you do with them?
You know, there has to be that expectation that they will work and that they will contribute. Bill, it makes me uncomfortable that we're even going down that path so far when...
You have to go down the path because it's going to come up.
American citizens who are here lawfully, they need to be the ones with the first shot at getting these jobs. We cannot make it easy on those who have chosen to be illegally here, to disobey our laws. No,
we can't make it easy, but they're here and we can't starve them to death. And if they can't work, if they don't have a green card to work, they're going to be hosed. I mean, they got to pay rent, they got to buy groceries, this and that and the other thing. So this is where it gets very complicated, Governor. You know, it gets very, very complicated because you are rewarding bad behavior. You let them stay in the United States because they came in illegally.
Then let's keep it. Then we won't complicate it anymore. Let's keep it simple. And let's say, no, if you are here illegally and if you don't follow the steps that at some point through immigration reform we're going to be able to provide, and that is to somehow allow you to work. If you're not going to do that, then you will be deported. You will be gone.
We've established
but let's look at case history.
Yeah, we've established
but let's look at case history. Let's look at what, you know, political hero Ronald Reagan tried to do with 3 million illegals all those years ago.
Reagan botched it.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So we learn from history. We won't do what he did
but you're gonna have to
respect, in that realm.
Whoever the next president is going to have to deal with 12 million people, and that's going to be very, very difficult.